So after this video, you will make the hardest beats for Playboi Carti. In fact, it's been a month since Carti dropped IThe music and I have some crazy tips to share with you, so make sure to watch all the video. But now let's get into it. So for the BPM, 145, yeah. So first let's create a texture, and I found a crazy way to create them. So let's open a random bell from Riffle, but it works with every sound, and create a really simple melody. Yeah, something like this. That is really repetitive, but the secret is to add distortion to your melodies. I actually have a preset for this, and I just have some distortion, a chorus and some reverb. Yeah, it sounds insane. So now let's render this, and we can flip this, cause the good thing about this beat is that you can experiment a lot. That's a fire texture. Okay, that's good, but now we need to create a progression around this. And you know, they use a lot of scenes, so let's open the Prophet. Yeah, that's the classic hard progression, but it always works. And instead of using the minor scale, let's use the Phrygian, so we unlock this note. Yeah. Another really useful trick is to layer a lot of different sounds with really simple melodies. Like for example, here we can use just the octave. Yo. And we need to reverb on this. And maybe also automate the pen. Yeah. We need a lead on this. And we can use this as a male lead, so we need to create a really catchy melody. And in IThe music, almost every song has a lead like that. Let's open again the Prophet, because now we need a lead that slides too. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, let's record that theme. Okay, that's really good. But recently I'm using another trick that lets you find crazy counter melodies. I got this idea from Splice, cause when I was searching for sounds, I used to do something like that. So let's drag it in, and we can open it in Fruity Slicer. Like, this is nothing new, but I used to do that only with the main melody, not with counter melodies, and this works also with guitars and everything. That's crazy. Okay, now we need to create a melody bus and link all the melodies to it. And we need to remove the low end from this. Because with the 808 it's going to sound insane. But we can create an automation though, because right now we need to arrange this, and we don't need to remove the low end from the intro. Yeah, but let's build a crazy intro for this. So we can make unique the bass and change the progression. Becoming like a Travis Scott beat. And hear the drop. Oh no, let's have the lead on the first part. Oh, the second part of the hook goes crazy. Let's hear the verse. And maybe pitch it down. Oh yeah, that's so open. And now it's time to add some crazy drums on this. And I'll use the drums from the Imperial multi-kit. Yeah, let's use this as a clap. It's hard. Okay, I also created a drum bass, but I added some distortion, cause we will need it. We can also be more creative with the snare bounce. Let's add another snare and see if we can create some bounce. Yo. Yo, that's a fire bounce. You know, I don't really like that snare bounce anymore, so let's make something more classic. And one really important instrument in that album are the heads, man. They use them like crazy. Now we're going to create bounce with the second one. And now it's time for the 808, man. Okay, I like how it sounds, but I think the 808 is too pitched up, so we need to pitch everything down 3 semitones, let's see. Oh wait, let's do something like that. God damn. And we need a snare roll here for sure.